Hi guys, it's me, Kat, and I'm here to show you a shipwreck cup. Tutorials out there. I had quite a few people ask me how I did mine. I basically took a lot of people's techniques and I basically tweaked it and made it my own, the way that I wanted to see it. Some of the supplies that you'll need is a tumbler. I did prep this cup. I spray painted the entire cup white, and then I waited 20 minutes and I spray painted the bottom portion and black, and then you can see like there's little speckles from the black paint. I kind of like that. I think it adds a little character to the cup. You'll also need some gloves, otherwise you'll get a lot of ink on your hands. I'm good for that. I use a makeup brush. You can use any kind of brush that you like. Some people use the chip brushes. I just prefer this. It seems to work really well with me. Then I use the isopropyl alcohol, which is 91%. I usually put it in a little cup, and then I have some paper towels. So let's get started. Okay guys, so basically what I do is I dip my brush into my alcohol and I'll kind of dip it off. It does have a little bit of brown residue because this is what I use my brush for just the wood grain. And then I will go all the way around the cup, just kind of making it a little bit moist, like so. And then I will take little droplets of each of the browns, and then I will just go around in a circle. And then again. And I will kind of let my brush dry out a little bit until I get the color I like. See, it's making those brush lines that we all love for our wood grain. And I'll even go down into the black a little bit where those speckles are at. Then I will take my brush and I will turn it sideways. Kind of make it look like boards. Move that ink around. Getting to where I like it. And I'll just keep pushing that brown ink around till I get it to how I like it. Like I said, there's so many talented people out there. This is just the way that I do it. I just kind of made it my own. And I think I'm liking it just like that. I don't know if you guys can see it. Smooth it out a little bit. And this is the top portion. of the ship. All right, so what I did is I spray sealed my tumbler, the top portion of it, and I did it with triple thick. You can use any kind of seal, clear silk that you want, but this is what I use. All right, so I've already mixed up my epoxy. I use Artworks. It's my go-to. I love it. It's a great product. So what we're gonna do now is we are going to flood coat this cup. I'll just, first I'll just kind of put it on there lightly, and then I will just pour it on there. There's a couple things I did forget to mention. I do use a torch and I also use a heat gun. And this plastic that I use underneath my cup is actually a shower curtain. For whatever reason, I saw on a tutorial that the resin doesn't stick to it, and it works out great for me. And so that's what I use. Make sure to get all the way up to the top, smooth it out. So now I'm popping all the little micro bubbles as it goes around, and I do my bottom as well. Put another glove on. I go through gloves like crazy. Now I'm gonna pour the rest of this on here. And again, this is a flood coat. I don't measure out how much epoxy I use. I use a pump method. So, and I do equal parts of the, part A and part B. All right, get that going. I don't necessarily know if my techniques are the right ones or not. This is just what I do. It seems to work out fine for me. And I hope if you do decide to do this technique, it works out fine for you. All right, so I'm gonna take off my glove again. So then I'm just gonna start with my Baja Blue, and I'm just gonna start dripping all over the cup. Now, you can't see it very well. As we go along, you'll start to see it. All right, and then this is Aquamarine. And I just dab it here and there. Next, I'll do Pool. And then this is the last of my ocean colors. So this is Pistachio. I also use a silicone straw. And I'll show you that here in a few minutes. Okay, now I'm gonna go through with my Baja White, or no, Blanco White, pardon me. This is Pinatas. Just love the white, it's just beautiful. And I'll just do it in random places. Now it looks like it kind of all ran together. However, I'll show you what I do. Now I take my heat gun and I'll move it around like everybody else does. So now what I do is I take my silicone straw and then I'll start blowing. now we'll just let that do its thing until tomorrow. And then I will show you what I do after this. Hi guys, okay, so we're now on day 2. I've got my epoxy all mixed and I'll show you what I do next. So first I just take the epoxy and I just pour it over the cup. Make sure everything's covered. I want to get another good coat on there to really get this epoxy moving again, because I'm going to layer the ink again to give it kind of like a 3D effect. So I'm going to heat it up here in a second. We're just about there. All right, change my glove. Get my torch. Pop all the bubbles. Got all my decals on here, as you can see. So the reason that I go through the ink again, because I want the octopus or the kraken to be under the water. So I start over again. And so I don't do it so much on this side. I do a little bit, but not too much. Mostly I want to get the other side. Okay. So now I'm going to get this again. All right. Now in with my white. Okay, that should be good. Move it just one more time. Good. And that's basically all that I do. And we'll take a look at it tomorrow when it's done drying. I hope I taught you something. So see you when it dries. Hi guys, this is the finished product. This one has the kraken on it. As you can see, it kind of gives the water like a 3D effect. I love it. I hope that you'll try this and see how it works out for you. I also did another one off camera. I put actually a siren towel on the back of that one. You know, by all means, make it your own and be creative. Thank you for watching. Please give me a thumbs up and please subscribe. I'll try to make better videos next time around. I appreciate you and God bless.